What's up? Okay, so today I want to talk to you about a track that I'm putting out called Resonances. And this track to me was like an experiment a long time ago, and to me it sounds almost like something you would play before a concert, before the band comes out. Let's see if I can find the original session actually. Here we go. No, here we go. 20 looks like I last updated it in 2024, but I think it goes way back before that. Anyway, so it was just one of these experimental tracks that turned out pretty cool sounding. And I was like, I'd like to share this, and it'd be neat to play it at like a concert at some point, before like the band comes out, kind of a thing. And as part of this modern world as music creators, we also have to make visuals. And I've actually always been into visual arts, drawing and whatnot. And I got into 3D graphics a bit, kind of as a possible way to make my own visuals to my music. And I was poking around, and I came across this program called Omni Geometry. And uh, this is them. I saw their stuff on Instagram, and it was just looking really neat. And normally what I tend to do is I tend to just, I'll figure it out myself. But I ran into some that I liked, and the person who made it was this guy here. Uh, he goes by Movements of Dave on Instagram. And I liked what he did, so I reached out, and he was totally down to make something for my track Resonances. And so here's what he said. Oh, uh, let's see. There we go. So he went by Dreamwell Dave. I think he changed his handle. It's now Movements of Dave. Resonances is a trippy track that definitely took me under the water and deeper into inner space, kind of like being sung by a plasma space whale underwater. Laugh aloud. So it made me think of this concept of emergence from void, that from the root of all vibration, the silence, all movement, sound energy comes. That's why I have an emerging type movement going on. The six-pointed flower is actually a fractal flower I made from the Dan Winters work on implosive factuality, where the proportions are relative to the Planck scale and the radii of a hydrogen atom of a hydrogen atom electron. Basically, I wanted a shape that resonated with fundamental primary things that come from source. Definitely recommend checking out the work of DNA Winters. The surrounding torus and all other portions used are related to either 432 hertz or 528 hertz for heart and DNA activation. Thanks again for the collab, Mike. Much love. So yeah, so Dave made this really cool video and visual, which I will be sharing. Here's a little piece of it, actually. I'll give you a little taste of it. And I kind of really like where he went with it, like this sound that emanates from source, like this like cosmic ohm, of sort. And picking like a fundamental element. I think that's a really cool idea. So here's just a little, let's play a few seconds, and then you can go ahead and check it out on all your favorite streaming sites. This is not a song. This is like a ambient soundscape of sorts. I wouldn't even call it ambient music. It's just a particular type of soundscape. And I'll be sharing this video as well as the music. So here's just a little tiny piece of it. That's all you get. Anyways, hey, thanks so much for checking this out. Big shout out to Dave, Movements of Dave on Instagram and Omni Geometry. I see they've got this new mobile app here that I might check out for future stuff. All right. And till next time. Bye.